Right, we'll make a stop. Welcome back, everybody. Gran Turismo, as it's a Saturday evening. It's Nations Cup and Manufacturers Series tonight. So the plan is we're going to do Nations Cup at 7, which is Le Mans, Circuit de Sarthe, which I've practiced a little bit on, but not a lot. And then we've got Manufacturers Series, which is the car we know, at 8:10, and we're going to go around into Lagos, which I know reasonably well, but we'll try and get a bit of practice in as well. So let's go and see what we can do around Le Mans, because this is the one that worries me more, if we're entirely honest. Hey Tyler, no worries. It's going to be 5 laps, Group 1 cars. We can enter in 15 minutes, okay. We've got time to get some laps in. I've been using the Peugeot. I'm not sure I'm any faster in any one car over another, but you got to learn something. We'll see how we will get on. My ratings are tanked again, so I might get an easy lobby or an easier lobby. We will see. So my best time is 3:42 and the top times are 3:20. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's knowing where you can push on this course and skill, obviously. And the other problem is going to be FIA track limits, as I'm all over the place on this. Nice with the old French red arrows giving it some. Whatever they're called. Cheers, Tyler. Last race of the season, though. I did all bar 2, I think, in the end. Oh, sugar. Keep forgetting about that one. And it's the first kind of full season I've done, so I quite enjoyed it. It's nice to have a regular kind of race pattern. Although I haven't put in nearly enough practice. I know some people are practicing these tracks like 3 days out. I'm not. I'm basically turning up and racing, which is probably reflected in my results. But hey, I'm not taking this seriously, but just a bit of fun. Can't change the gears, sadly. Seem to get that second part wrong a lot. Need to brake a little bit more once we've done the initial braking. This isn't the place I'm losing all the time. It's the faster bits on as you come back into the start-finish area. The Porsche curves. Oh, just got it stopped. Ah, it's much cleaner than I've been through that whole section. I'm not sure it was quick though, but it was clean. Well, that's my fastest lap so far, 3:37. Still got 17 seconds to shed on the big boys. I did that last time. There's time to pick up there, but I'm just not getting the lines right. Yeah, way out wide there. I love how it torque steers when you brake. That's a bit better. Made up a little bit of time there. Oh, and he just got it stopped. And that's probably about as much as the track limiters I dare take. Lost time there. Oh, no. That's not the line. I'm going to get reset to the track there. No? Okay. Coming off is bad. Come on. And again, yeah. Just trying to carry too much speed, trying too hard again. Faster my old time in Sector 4 though. Oh, reset, hard reset. I'm pretty sure that'll be a penalty in qualifying. Yep, and that's a penalty even here. Can't have all four wheels over that white line. It's a good game, Tyler. It's a good game. Managed to burn my penalty. Do you play, Tyler? And if you do, what's your driver rating and your sportsmanship rating? Can't quite get that apex. I need to brake just a smidgen earlier, I think. Or turn in a bit earlier. Try and carry a bit more speed. I'm not braking early enough there, am I? That's for sure. Can I enter yet is the question. Oh, I've done my daily workout. I might as well go and get my gift car. No, 2 minutes. Well, let's get the gift card and then we'll enter. Ah, it's the SLS, yeah. I don't think I had that. It'd be nice if it would tell you if you had it. In fact, let's go and have a look. So there's the SLS. So actually, this group by sort of a manufacturer. SLS. No, I didn't have the SLS. I've got 2 safety cars though. So what's the SLS like? Oh, that's right. Right. Let's get entered in this thing. Hey, Cams up. I'm good, thanks. I'm doing this to calm down from all the practice for tomorrow on that new course, because that new course is the devil. So I'm just trying to take my mind off it. I go from like 6 over to 5 under to even. Can't get a consistent score on it for love or money. Do you know what? Let's watch somebody else's replay. Let's just see how these people really do it. This is GTA Tidgney. His stream's well worth a watch, by the way. He's one of the top 24 drivers. Let's have a look at his lap, see if we can pick up any tips beyond stop being so slow. That's a big lap. It'll take a while to load, won't it? Come on. If you're playing Everybody's Golf, how are you getting on with the new course and with the final round? I'm going to stream it tomorrow night. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to score. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's not losing your cool, isn't it? When you make a mistake, it's making sure you don't then play a super aggressive shot to recover it. Ah, so he's flat round there. And down to like 105, 130. He's pretty much on it all the way out of here. That'll be a penalty in the in it for sure. Yeah, I'm hoping the practice camp stands me in some good stead in terms of not making the big mistakes. You got to switch. Yeah, Mario Kart's pretty good, to be fair. I've got Dead Cells on it, which every time I'm travelling at the moment, I'm just playing it incessantly on the Switch. Yeah, Mario Kart. Actually, I need to finish the 200cc cups off. Sorry, the 150s. So what's he doing there? You're at 90 at the corner, down to about 80. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just not quick. Dead Cells is an absolute cracker. I highly recommend it. Right, we can enter. I also got I'm still playing Super Mario Odyssey as well. I've been having sort of finished the main game. I got hooked on getting all the power moons, so I'm now spending. I've just finished Sand Kingdom, got all the power moons and all the coins. Trying not to use hints, although there was 2 on there. I had to use the hint on to get the last 2 power moons I was after. 200cc I find better. 150 I don't know. 200's great because it's nuts. Right, we've got 13 minutes. We've got a couple of laps in. I need to learn the shortcuts as well on Mario Kart 8. Still haven't really got the hang of some of them. Because I want to set some good time trial times as well. Oh, I just made a complete hash of that. Far too early on the throttle. I've not really played Mario Kart Online either, to be honest. I've mostly played the single player mode. What's the online like? Because I'll have to start paying for it shortly when they do that subscription thing. Oh, I saw Civ 6 is coming out. I'm screwed when Civ 6 comes out. I mean, I have that on my laptop I take away for work, and oh man, whenever I'm in a hotel room, I play Civ 6 all the time. Having it on the Switch, that's going to be fatal. But you know, if you had to sit on the train playing as Gandhi, just, you know, getting New Cappy in the way that only Gandhi can. Taking the world with war elephants. But yeah, I think the Switch is picking up some momentum. They're converting a lot of stuff to it because I think they get that there's a real market for good quality games on the Switch. I think all the stuff they've just done straight ports of and haven't really taken advantage of struggled. The ones where they've put a bit of effort in, I think, have really looked good. Like, I've played Bomber Crew, that's really good on Switch as well, but they kind of converted it properly. I mean, my real fear is they do XCOM 2. If they put XCOM 2 on Switch, I might have a serious issue. So I've got XCOM 2 on my PS4, which is fine, because I only play it kind of every now and again, because it needs time to kind of play. But if you could pick up and play it, oh man, I'd be just doing a turn every now and again. Just too hot into that chicane. The only shooter I play online is PUBG, which doesn't really count as a shooter. I played a bit of COD back in the day, but FPS, meh. Oh, half a second for that, wow. It's going to be massively harsh, isn't it? I kind of wish they'd done one of these races on the new Red Bull Ring track. I know why they didn't, because they announced it all before they started. But the daily race C at the moment is Red Bull Ring with Group 2 cars. Oh my god, it's so much fun. There's like Japanese Super GT cars, sort of DTM style. Honestly, ridiculous. That course is fun as well. It's got that good mix of kind of slow, stoppy corners and some nice high speed sections, so it's a proper test. But it's a Herman Tilke circuit, isn't it? He loves all that. So we're up on this lap if we don't make a stupid mistake. Cue stupid mistake. Nah, see, I didn't get the brake. I braked far too early that time for that one. And I suppose it's better than braking late and going into the gravel. Ah, doing that. Just giving time away. Here, have some time. I think the biggest issue for me with a lot of the multiplayer stuff is getting the matchmaking right, which is something I think GT does really well. You kind of get competitive races. No one wants to get thrashed, but at the same time you don't want it to be too easy. So then getting a good matchmaking system is important. I played a bit of Mario Tennis Aces online. Matchmaking's a mess. I don't know whether that's small player count or whatever it was, but not been a good online experience. Penalty for sure. Only got half a second though. Almost worth it. Right, how long we got? 4. So we'll get this lap done. Then it'll be quali. That'll be a penalty. Must be. All over that curb. Yeah. 7/10 for that. I'm surprised I've not announced a Mario Golf game. I just can't believe they haven't done one. I mean, having done tennis this year, I'd sort of expect them to do a Mario Golf game next year. There's some surprisingly good games on the Switch at the moment. I mean, obviously all the first-party Nintendo stuff's quite good, but some of the third-party stuff, like Bomber Crew, Enter the Dungeons on it, which I quite like, Dead Cells, there's some good kind of third-party games. Oh, Celeste, which is a bit of a platformer, that's a great game. Oh, just completely cooked that. Oh, man. We haven't got time for another lap, have we? 250. Alright, see if we can get this last sector in a better state. Yeah, the last Mario Golf I played was the Game Boy Advance one. Still love that game. But they did Golf Story on the Switch, which is a little bit Mario Golf RPG-ish. I think I've got some videos on my channel, but I don't think it did very well. There's that idea of having a bit of an RPG, like leveling up thing and a storyline, as well as the golf. The only problem was the golf was a bit simplistic on it. It was a little bit 2D. Far too hot in there. Gotta go before that cone, really, if you're going to keep it flat. I mean, the good thing you can say about this race is that everyone's going to make, well, a driver rating D, everyone's going to make a bunch of mistakes. So actually, if you just back off and race sensibly, you might get an okay result in this. But the first couple of corners will be absolute carnage. Yeah, there's a lot to like about Golf Story. Just the golf mechanics left me a little bit cold. So I played it through and then never really picked it up again. Whereas Everybody's Golf, you know, it's got that golf mechanic down. And you want to play it again. Game Boy Color Mario Golf. I remember that. And Mario Tennis World Tour, whatever it was, Power Tour. The Mario Tennis game was excellent on the GBA. I remember being on a ferry to France once. I bought it in, showing my age here, bought it in like Dixon's or something at the ferry terminal. Thought, oh, well, I'll give this a go. Just played it non-stop for about 9 hours on an 11-hour ferry journey. went through 2 sets of rechargeables. That's going to match. So what's the breaking point there? Ah, that's the fast line. Right, let's see who we get. We get booted. C's, D's. Okay, that's alright. Oh, I hope we don't get kicked here. Sometimes when it takes too long, it kicks you. Good mix of cars. A couple of Porsches in there. I never played the GameCube one. I missed the GameCube. I had a Wii, but I never had a GameCube. But I did get some GameCube games. I got like Wind Waker and stuff. I had a controller, but never got the golf game. As the Wii was sort of backwards compatible, I think, with the GameCube. You could buy an adapter, I think, for the controllers. But like, I never played Super Mario Sunshine. I had Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Wii. I know what you mean. Everybody's golf's kind of... The golf's great. The RPG bits are a bit rubbish. Whereas Mario Golf, the golf's okay, but the RPG bits were fantastic. If only you could get a blend of the two. You know, it'd be your perfect kind of non-simulation golf game. Got myself a 3-second penalty though, which I'm delighted with. It's only warm-up though. And I can probably burn it being rubbish into this turn. Oh wow, someone had killed the marker. Yeah, that's how you get an 8-second penalty. The cones had gone. And I wasn't paying attention. Like an absolute numpty. It's weird how it serves and doesn't serve these penalties. Yep, stove the front of the car there. Right, see if we can get a qualifying lap together. So we've got 10 minutes. Actually, not going to get many laps in. Might as well wait and let them race off. 5-lap race. In fact, you're probably only going to get one in reality. Might as well let them go because I'm going to be slow, I think. So I might as well have the space. I'm probably only going to get one. Nah, there's no kind of economy like that in this game. The standard cash credits you just use to buy cars, but now you can use real money in the PlayStation Store as well if you want to buy a car. So like these LMP ones are about 1 million credits, or like £3. There's a mileage credit which you use for buying upgrades on your car, and that's it. So no, if you smash the car up, it's free. It just repairs them. Wow, I forgot the most important thing about braking in slipstreams. Brake early. What happens in reality is your car's wrecked for about 15-20 seconds, then it sort of magically repairs itself. So the mechanical... Well, that's with mechanical damage on weak. I think if they turn up the mechanical damage setting, you get impact for longer. So like it'll pull to one side or the other, and you go slow. Got to remember, if you're in the slipstream, brake earlier. Otherwise you just get sucked along. Otherwise I'd be in negative credits in this game. But eventually, I think you can kind of... All your cars you've bought and you've got all the mileage, all the upgrades, the currency stops being useful. They do keep adding new cars, so they had an update. They put a bunch of new cars in a couple of weeks ago. And then they put the Mini in for this update. And the Abarth 500, which is kind of cool. But there's a one make mini race this week, which has been kind of good fun, but not serious. Keep overcooking that corner. A lot of people getting the first part of the Porsche curves wrong. I feel your pain. Oh, and I got the second part wrong. Yeah, you get penalties if you come off. That guy just tried to go up me. Basically trying to take me out. Right, okay, quali lap. No, it's all kind of realistic cars. There is a Vision Gran Turismo bit, which is kind of futuristic cars. So, kind of think concept cars. But no, there's no Batmobiles or anything silly like that. The focus is on kind of car simulation. But it's not kind of like iRacing or anything like that. I get an SR dink then. I suppose I did chop him off a little bit. Well, the DeLorean's a real car, and I'm pretty sure the DeLorean was in an older version of GT. It's not in this version. Yeah, donut cones at 200 mile an hour. Just all over him in the braking zone there, and not in a good way. We're only going to get one lap in here. I don't think I've got the patience or the skill to pass anybody. Oh, sorry. Not sorry. And I didn't get a penalty. Oh, that feels bad, man. He's not going to be happy with me. To be fair, though, we left the door open. We could get a terrible result in here. Ah, did it again. Far too late. Far too late. Yeah, hello to everybody watching, by the way. A lot of lurkers. It's okay. I'm just going to kind of race and chat and try not to really mess this up. Oh, did I get a wheel on the inside then? A lot of people spinning it. This race will be absolute carnage. None of us should really be allowed to drive Group 1 cars. It's the thing I don't understand about this. I don't think you should let D-rated drivers drive the Group 1 cars. We should be in Group 4, Group 3. 341 puts me 8th. That's ridiculous. Ah, got to slow down for that. That's going to be a penalty. Yeah. Had half a second for that for sure. 3:38. I've eaten my tyres as well. I might have to fuel save as well. Look at that. So we've done a lap and a bit, used nearly half a tank of gas. We're going to have to do a 3 and a 2 ultimately. So we're going to find some way to make the tyres and the fuel last 3 laps. Or we go the 3 stopper. I suppose we can short shift. Just not rev it as hard. We'll get down to Indy, I think. Alright, some people didn't make Indianapolis. There you go. So I was 8th in the end. Somebody did a 3:32, but I reckon he had clean air at the front. Whether I can hold 8th, that's a story for another day. A bunch of C-rated drivers behind me as well. There's 2, 3 C-rated drivers behind us. The fastest guy's a D. Okay. How many points can you get in this lobby? 145, so it's not a great lobby. Let's see what we can do. There's a couple of Brits. So there's 3 Brits in the race. And some people with 0 points just turning up for the last race of the season. Just thought, I know, on a Saturday night I'll play the last race of the season. Right, time for the intros. And then 5 laps of carnage. I'd settle for keeping this on the island. I love that Rothmans livery. That is beautiful. I know we don't support cigarettes and tobacco and stuff, but there's something about the old Rothmans livery. It's very evocative of a certain age of motorsport. Flashing lights is for noobs. We won't be flashing our lights. Real men put their hazards on, but we haven't got any. Yeah. They like to play this up a little bit. It is, you know, proper FIA. You know, FIA have agreed this is real motorsport, so it's got to have a theme, hasn't it? And a trophy. Not convinced about the DHL livery. Not all the races are like this. It's only the FIA races you get this whole thing. Yeah, the Toyota's the other one I've got the I've played with. Rolling start. Always potential for fun on a rolling start. Let's not start on the corner. Oh, we're going to start on the chicane. Sugar. We missed a gear change. Yeah, carnage in turn 1. To be expected. Oh, thank you. Thanks for helping me out there, pal. I need to get back up to driver rating S for sportsmanship so I don't get punted as nearly as much. That's my own fault. I'm down with the animals. Yeah, my SR went down there, thank you. So we're off, we're in 7th. We haven't got a penalty. What's he got, 8? Jeez. We're not in the slipstream, so we can kind of brake where we normally brake. Says I got 4.5 laps of fuel. Well, let's have a butcher's. We're going to be slightly conservative on the first lap in terms of braking points. Because I reckon at the Porsche S's, loads of people are going to have issues. So there's no point. Let's just see who can hold this on the track. And we'll race them. So we're sort of pulling away from the guys behind us. Yeah, let's let them go round. I'm not going to put any pressure on them. I'm going to let them have their own accidents. Had the lily-livered chicken I am. So someone had a bit of an issue there. Oh, I got a penalty. I did cut it just on the inside. So he can have his place back, but I made a mistake on the second corner anyway. So there we go, people coming off at the S's, as predicted. I'm going to get a penalty for that. Didn't get a penalty for that, okay. Thought I would, I was definitely all four wheels over. Safely completed a lap. Where are we at on fuel? We might be alright on fuel. I did went out outside the track limit, didn't I? So we're 5 seconds behind the guys in front, 3 seconds behind the guy behind me. I had a guy behind me. We're alright, we're alright. Braking marker's gone. Brilliant. Ideal world will stop at the end of lap 3, give ourselves 2 laps at the end on better tyres and lighter fuel. We could go for the undercut though. Again, all the braking markers gone. So we could go in on 2 and get the undercut, but I'll probably get more traffic. Well, we're in a really lonely spot. There's 5 seconds to the guy in front, 6 seconds to the guy behind. Didn't cut it. All of a sudden they've got closer. Yeah, they've been having a little fight. This thing, if you fight, you end up slow. You don't want to be fighting. And this is where I got the penalty last time. That's better. No one's going for the undercut. Or certainly no one in front's going for the undercut. Guys behind might try it. Yeah, I've got 8 people watching. I'm not that lonely. I meant more I was lonely on the track. Although now I've got a bit of company, haven't I? They're 1 and 2 seconds. It's kind of easier when you're running your own race, really. Not getting involved in their fights, it just slows you down overall. 9 seconds off the lead. No idea where this braking point is up here anymore. He's not far behind me. Yeah, it looks like it's about 150. So we'll definitely pit the end of this. Although, do we need to pit? 2 and I don't know. Yeah, need a mushroom for the undercut. Oh, I'll tell you what you could do with some of that in this game. They don't do anything like Indy cars, which have push to pass. That would be quite interesting. There's no DRS like in F1. Although in theory, some of these are... I think the Toyota's a hybrid, but it doesn't simulate the hybrid system, so you can't play with the power setting. So you can't kind of play with the kerr setting. But yeah, 3 mushrooms would be quite handy. Out of those chicanes, really get yourself a boost. I usually don't enjoy this track, but it's been, touch wood, it's been fun. Then again, I haven't had any idiots trying to send stuff up the inside. But it's still really tight. If you look on the mini-map, everybody's really close. I mean, if you make a mistake, you're going to lose places for sure. Ah, just like that. That's going to cost me time. There you go. As soon as you say it, you make the mistake, don't you? Oh, that'll be a penalty. I'll let him go. He's got 9 seconds of penalty and he's driving like an absolute knob. He's going to wonder where his 9 seconds of penalty came from. Sorry, it's 11.3 seconds of penalty. You do get these people who just, you know, drive like lunatics. The little SR symbol means your sportsmanship rating went up, which is a good thing. So I'm trying to short shift a little bit. Try and save a bit of fuel. I might get to the end here. Some slipstream would be good at some point. Not quite in the slipstream. These two are having a bit of a tussle. Well, they sort themselves out in time for the chicane. But he's a liability. He's going to make a mistake and take him with him. Oh, he's faster than he is. Might just be in the slipstream here. Just a tiny little love tap in the braking zone. But they were so slow in that one. Was nowhere near close enough for a move. But see, when they fight, it slows them both down, which brings me into it. And I don't want to be in it. So I've probably just got enough, saved enough fuel, hopefully, to get me to the end. Oh. No, sausage, can't cut the sausage curbs. Oh, it cost me a bucket of time. Yeah, and a place. That's my own fault. Yeah, he's adding entertainment but slowing everybody down. Ruining his race and everybody else's. It's much better when you get a bunch of nice drivers. You'll see it if you watch the higher ranks and watch the S rank players. They'll even give places back to each other to avoid the penalty. Right. Got a short shift there. Want to make sure I come home with some fuel. I'll take 8th though. And I bet you that idiot will run out of fuel as well. Oh, short shift of fuel mode 2 just feels rubbish. Spread out a little bit the field, but still pretty tight up front. To be fair, I made about 3 mistakes and lost 3 places, so that's about right. It's a decent lobby in terms of everyone's been reasonably fair, apart from Penalty Boy up there. But I have raced super conservative. I haven't gone for any real moves. just in the toe, which is nice. Means I can short shift. Save some fuel. Have I got enough pace for a go at him? I think I have. Just tried to squeeze me there. You see what I mean? Cheeky. Yeah, my SR goes down because he was cheeky. Ah, I overcooked it. He gets the place back. I made that mistake. But see what I mean? It slows you both down. Slowed him down, slowed me down. I should have made that stick though, even though he did try and squeeze me out as I went past him. We just about made it home on the fuel. That'll be a solid 8th. Oh, I'm going to get a penalty there for being an idiot. I don't think it'll matter too much though. There you go, 8th. He managed to get his penalty down to 6 seconds, the guy up front. Oh, I quite enjoyed that. The other race will be very different. Interlagos, much shorter track, lots of places to come off. There'll be all sorts of sliding and chaos. I need to get a bit of practice in. "91 points. Whoa. That's going to really change my end of season score. I got some XP. Oh, my SR rating's in blue, so it went up a bit, whereas everyone ahead of me is in red, so it went down a bit. Because they were driving like lunatics. So, let's have a look at the manufacturer's series. So we've got 15 minutes before we need to get in there. What's the best laps? So I've got a 1:38. I think the top times are 1:31. Yeah, those guys are super quick. So we're in the Z4. Round Interlagos. No, I don't think penalty guy cost me 2 places. He was quicker than me. He was just carrying loads of penalty. I made 2 mistakes. So the guy at the end, I should have kept that place ahead of him, but made a mistake on the next corner, as you tend to do. You tend to carry too much speed. And I'd made a mistake earlier to let those 2 guys through. So there were mistakes I made, I think, rather than the penalty fella. He was just quicker, just all over the place. Oh, the joy of uphill at Interlagos. So now I've got to remember, this is now not an LMP1 prototype. It's a Group 3 car. All the brakes for turn 1. And the shortcut limit here is ridiculous. You gotta just wait and wait and wait and wait. Because if you get all 4 wheels off, you will get a penalty. Ah, too hot, too hot, too hot. You can carry about 100 round there if you get it right. And you can't go off outside there because, yeah, look at that. I got a penalty for it as well. Bollocks. Let's burn the penalty. You just can't stick a wheel anywhere. Right. Oh. Got to remember not to brake too hard on this thing either. Right, come on, up the hill. Ah, that's a better line. I was slower in the first bit, but I got a better drag out. So I got the blue arrow, so I'm gaining on my ghost. Ah, you can't carry more than that. Keep forgetting you can't do it. I imagine I'll get a penalty as well. No? Yeah, there you go. Qualifying's going to be a nightmare. He's going to have to stick one in. I think that's as close as you can cut that. If that's not a penalty, it should be marginally... Ah, four wheels on the inside as well. Just pushing too hard. 2.3 for that. Wow. It does not love you. You can carry about 90 round this bit, can't you? Yeah. And dive in there like that. And then this one. I always want to go too early at that apex. Got to be careful not to take all four wheels off there because you get a penalty. So my theoretical best lap's under my actual best time. If I can just put it together, I can knock some time off it. So slower there so I can go faster here. Yeah, look at that. That's the badger. A little bit too fast through there. A little bit of a lift there. Braking downhill in this thing is not fun. Lost a bunch of time there. Much better drive out the bottom of the hill, and that helps you all the way up the hill as well. There you go. And I've got a 1:36.9 if I've got everything hooked up. Alright, let's see if it's time to enter and get a drink and get ready for the race. So what's that, 1:37? What are they doing, 1:31s? Yeah, so I'm 6 seconds off them. I'll live with that. Oh, I can start in 5 minutes. Ugh. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to get a drink, sort myself out, and then we'll enter and get some practice in. Right, we're back. So we've got 3.5 minutes till the entry period starts. So let's go do 2 laps, and then we'll come back out and enter. I do like that car. Dirty big splitter on the front. All sorts of little aerodynamic things underneath. Ha ha ha! Do not dip a wheel on the outside. Worst bit is I've got to give this car back at the end of this series. So you only get it for the duration of the season. Pretty sure you can buy it though. I always want to turn in too early for that one. So on good tyres you can kind of do that flat. Well, that's a slow way to do that. March too slow. March too slow. Now, is that a penalty? Because if it's not, that's about as far as you can go. Yeah. If you get that inside wheel up there, you're in trouble. Too fast through that one. Oh, I got a penalty there for nothing. Bullshit. Oh, is it time to enter? It should be. It's 55. Look at that. Sector 1 was garbage. 2 and 3 were alright. Annoying. It's a shame you can't enter when you're in the time trial mode, but there you go. So it's going to be 5 times fuel, 9 times tyres. So you're definitely not going to make it on a tank of juice. Race entry that. Thank you very much. I think tyres will be the factor around here. There's a lot of corners where you're really leaning on, particularly the front right. There's quite a few sort of high speed ones that really punish if you start sliding. So, what sort of time can we get? I need to just trail that last bit of the brake, I think. Just wants to swap ends on me when I've really got it hard braking. And turn in with too much on. Or I just need to back off the brake before I turn in. Yeah. All four wheels off at that turn, wasn't it? Turn 3. No, you don't want to get on that. If you brake on that, you're in trouble. Letting on that about as much as I'm allowed. No, 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 no. A 2.5 for that. Jeez. It's an inducement to not do it. Going to be lots of penalties in this. This should be about a lap. So the question is, where was that lap slow? So it was a 7.38, my best is 7.15. So where am I slow? Slow out of there for sure. Made up a bunch of time here. Got to fit in through the slow bit. I'm about as fast as I can be. It's like braking zones into those, I think. I'm getting on the power out here. And then this bottom corner, I think. Yeah, I was not quick there, was I? If I can get a good drag. Yeah, I can get him. I can get him. See how much it carries through, getting a good exit out of that bottom corner. You can just eat tenths up. Maybe half a second. Oh, hang on. Alright, wasn't this quick? 7.66. Thought I had him. I was quick up the hill though. Yeah, definitely slow out of there. Oh, I'm going to get a penalty there. I'm going to get another penalty there. Yeah, 2.7. Such a short lap as well. Those penalties absolutely hammer you. All I can do is get a good drag out of here and get a good start to the lap. So, consistently faster through there. I can probably be quicker at this turn as well. Ah! Even with the penalty, I might still beat him. No. Ah. Just gave it too much coming out the bottom corner again. Gotta be clean. Oh, I got 2 seconds. You're kidding me. That's going to muck our final lap up as well. This will be it before matching. We'll see what sort of lobby we get. Ah, we set our fastest time. Ah, we can't. 1:36.5 is my theoretical fastest. Yeah, sector 1. Never really managed to hook that up. Right, let's see what a lobby we get. And then we got quali. Ah, so it's all DA. So yeah, this might be quite a competitive race. If I'm ranked 5 on there. See how we get up. A bit of qualifying. Well, warm up then quali then the final. It's taking a while. In your own time. 20 player lobby though, so there's quite a few people to load in, I suppose. Someone there with 0 ping at 16. Yeah, only 17 people loaded in the end. Dropped a load of people out the lobby. There'll be a lot of fun going into this turn for sure. I think it's a grid start with false penalty. It's a grid start with false start check, so there'll be a bunch of penalties off that, and then there'll be a bunch of fun into that corner. It's whether you can get away from it really, get a clean start. He's trying to ping me. So it looks like a few of these boys want a bit of fun then. Looks like I'm the only BMW in the field. There's a couple of fair few Brits actually. So qualifying. Might let a few people go. It's not that long a lap, but you may as well spread it out a little bit. Especially as I'm down the back of the pit order anyway. I'm not going to get out first and get clean, so we may as well let them go a little bit. Try and find ourselves a bit of clean air to racing. We've got 10 minutes and it's 1:30 on a lap, so we can get a couple of laps in. Alright, let's go. You know, we kind of slow down as we get to the bottom of the hill and give ourselves a bit of room. Burn a bit of fuel, find a bit of space. You always got to remember in quali you've got far more weight on than time trial mode, because you've got fuel and tyres. Right, I got a penalty for that, yeah. Definitely got those last two wheels over. Oh, up to 3. Must have clipped the inside. Well, let's serve the penalty. I've got a little bit of room behind me. How did those two cones get there? Nicely done, sir. Got out my way. That's got me up to 7th. This lap isn't as quick either. Too many slides. Didn't look up sector 1 very well. Oh, it was a good first sector, but this sector won't be great, I don't think. They're all trying to find a bit of a gap. Get a lap in. Yeah, there's only time for... This is it, I think. I'm certainly not going to get another one in after this, so this is my best lap. Oh, that gets me up to 5th, I suppose. Could have got a 1:37.5. There still might be a couple of people on a lap. No, I don't know. If you're at the bottom of the hill, there's no way you're getting up in. So that might be it, because I'm not sure he'll get up the top in time. Five, 4. No, he's not going to make it. So I'm 5th. Yeah. That's okay. And that's about where I rank in this lobby anyway. 2nd Brit. So we've got an Alfa, a Lexus, a Porsche and a Ford in front of us, I think. Yeah. Someone keeps saying slippery. Oh, I don't know what their problem is. So we've got 15 laps. I'll definitely pit, I assume. And we'll get the intros. And then that's it, I suppose. At the end of the season, this is the last FIA race of 2018. So the Alfa on the front. The Lexus, I do like the Lexus GT. It's a good car. 911. Not the greatest livery in the world there. Brit, get Carter. Mustang in front of me. And there's me. Hello, viewers. In the Beamer. And I've got a Nissan GTR just behind me, to the side. And directly behind me I've got our Lexus RC. With an interesting paint job. And what is this? What were you? What? Oh my days! It's individual. I'll give it that. Very nice. Very nice Atenza there. Oh, I think he wants us to know he's called Versi. That's hideous, my friend. There's a Brit at the back. And then last but by no means least, we got the Lambo. In 17th. Right. So this is grid start with false start, I think. So hold the brake, rev it, and then let the brake go. That's not very friendly, is it? Absolutely just blocked me off. Carnage going down this straight. Well, I didn't get a penalty. So that's a good thing. But I had a really good start which I couldn't capitalise on, as I got absolutely mugged. But there you go. That's racing. Rubbing is racing. That was my own mistake there. Lost a place. Yeah. Dickheads everywhere. I got 4 seconds? What did I get 4 seconds for? I got another 2. And another 7.5. Oh. This is why you got to get away clean, because these guys in the middle of the pack just absolutely ruin you. Might as well let the idiots go, because they're just going to slow me down overall. I mean, look at that. That's just not on. And he doesn't get a penalty for that. Which he should do. He absolutely had him in the braking zone. Oh, this race is just going to be dirty, isn't it? You'll be disqualified after the next collision. Brilliant. So I'm on a final warning. I've been disqualified. Oh, I actually got DQ'd. Oh, my days. Well, that's it then, guys. I'm pretty sure I can't enter. Can I enter? I don't know. Well, I think we're going to call it a night there on a disqualification. So that's the end of the race series. Oh, my. That was just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Is there a way to see my points? There we go. So I'm going to end up on 454, aren't I? It looks like I can enter the later one if I wanted to. I'm not sure I want to. I ended up on 668. Okay, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching, everybody. There'll be an Everybody's Golf stream tomorrow night. I may stream some more Gran Turismo at some point if they start another championship. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.